Today we're going to create our very own ringtone using our iOS device. In this case I'm using an iPhone 5, however the only real requirements are that you have an iOS device running iOS version 6 and you need to have GarageBand 1.3. GarageBand is a $5 download from the App Store and it's a program written by Apple. So let's take a look in iTunes. If we look in here, we have a set of songs that are available to play and some that are available in the cloud through iTunes Match. Now, if you are going to use one of your songs, it has to be one that you have purchased from the iTunes Store. It cannot be a song that you downloaded from a website or that you ripped from one of your own CDs. It has to be one that came from the iTunes Store. And it has to be on your device available to play. So with that in mind, we can now go to GarageBand. And once we're here in GarageBand, we can go ahead and create a new song. We are required to pick an instrument, but we can pick actually any instrument that we want. So we're going to go ahead and pick the keyboard. And we're going to switch to the track view. And once we're here, we can go ahead and tap on the loop and pick a piece of music. And we then need to pick the song that we're going to use. In this case, the song has to be black. It cannot be one of these gray songs. And what makes this track black is that it's a song that was downloaded from the iTunes Store and that it is available on the device itself. So once you find the song you're going to use, tap and hold, and it will go ahead and import it into GarageBand. Now, basically, you have to have at least one track in GarageBand, and so once we have two, that is enough to allow us to delete the temporary piano track that we had there. Now, what we're seeing here is our song, and I'm going to slide it to the left so that it's going to start at the beginning of our song. So this is the import that we made from iTunes. And you can now adjust this depending on how much of the song you want to play. You can adjust it from either end. Note that while you're adjusting it, like I can look at this first portion of the song where it's quiet and I can adjust, but if you look at the screen, I can't adjust it pixel by pixel, it jumps. So if you have a fine-tuned adjustment that you're trying to make, you need to do a pinch to zoom so that you can actually adjust this and get the portion that you're starting or ending it at to be exactly where you want it to be. So in my case, I'm going to slide this over and we're going to go ahead and have some of this silent lead in, but not all of it. And then we're going to go ahead and leave the rest of the track available to play. When we export this track, it's going to cut it to be just 30 seconds. Now, if there's a portion that we want to not have in the ringtone, then we need to adjust the back of this song so that we have cut off the portion that we don't want to listen to. So let's say we don't want to have anything from this point on, we would adjust to right here. Now you can use the play button here to listen and play your song and determine exactly where you're going to start and end your ringtone. So again, in my case, I'm going to let this export automatically trim it to 30 seconds. I've got the beginning trimmed to where I want it to be. So now I'm ready to create my ringtone. So I go back out to my songs. That causes it to save it. Then I tap and hold, and it's selected now. So I can now click on this little arrow and scroll down, and there is Share Song as Ringtone. So then I can go ahead and name my song. We'll call it Fred for no reason whatsoever. And we're going to say Export. And it has now exported our song. We can go to Settings and sounds and ringtone, and now we see Fred is available. So I hope you enjoyed this recording. It should make it quite easy for you to create your very own ringtone using just your iOS device. I've left a set of steps here for review. If you enjoyed this video or if it helped you, I would really appreciate it if you would go ahead and like it. Thanks a lot.